What is here at the fundamental level, or the absolute level, is consciousness. There is a consciousness that's happening instantly. There is a recognition of the skin, the hair, the eyes, the eyebrows, the cheeks, the lips, the sounds. And that recognition doesn't move or go into time. But yet everything's moving in it. So if the person moves, but even that idea that they were just, that they've moved is an idea that comes and goes. So that's not it. Consciousness isn't an idea, isn't a thought, isn't something that moves. It's perfectly still. So even if they move, you're already thinking about it. That's already a dualistic mind that's thinking about it. There's nothing wrong with the dualistic mind, but it's a thought that comes and goes. Consciousness in a way is perfectly still, that yet there seems to be all these things moving in it. But any idea you have about that is an idea that's coming and going. And we don't know if consciousness is looking from both angles or just one angle. We don't know what consciousness is or how it's happening, but yet there is consciousness, and both parties can acknowledge that there is consciousness of everything. And the trick about consciousness, the beauty about consciousness isn't contained anywhere. So it's not looking out from your brain. It's not really looking out from your eyes. It seems that way. So look, consciousness seems to be looking through these bodies, but actually consciousness is in all things. It's actually the face, the eyes, the hair, the sounds that this is speaking, the hearing of it. It's instantaneously in all things. You could think of it like atoms, how there's not like more atoms here, there's atoms in everything equally. In order for there to be something to be appearing, there has to be atoms. And that's the same as consciousness. It's just like it's looking as if it comes from this angle, because it has to look from a particular angle, otherwise it would be everywhere, which would be too chaotic. So it looks from a particular direction, just like at night when you dream, you look from a particular angle. You don't just look from the whole entire dream. That's mind-blowing. It kind of means that the dream would disappear if you look from every single angle simultaneously. In a way, consciousness is looking from every angle simultaneously, but it's looking through these bodies having a human experience. So it's like consciousness is using these bodies in order to peer at this world. So it's using the senses of these bodies in order to experience everything. Some teachers will teach there is no consciousness, that's not the ultimate, which in a way, it's true. Consciousness isn't something that exists separate from everything. Like the ultimate teaching is there is nothing appearing as everything, or everything which is nothing. And consciousness is that bridge, but it's not even a bridge. It's all one thing, it is. Like, so some people say consciousness is a bridge. Some people also say the body is a bridge, which I like, and I think it's beautiful to say these things. And I'm a spiritual tart with my words. I say everything from every different angle. I don't stick to one particular way and think that's the way. I do not think there is a way. How could there be a way if every word, every thought is something that's coming and going in that freedom? How could there be a way of teaching when the teaching is absolutely right here, and everything you think, everything you say about it is moving and changing like a sea? You could look at knowledge like a sea, the ocean front coming in, and it's always changing because it gets other parts of the sea coming back and forward and back and forward, and then bits more of information. Knowledge and everything in this world is also infinite, so it's constantly expanding. So you could not possibly come to a way of explaining this. As our knowledge, our minds, our information, our language grows, then we'll describe this in completely different ways. But there's something that's here, no matter how intelligent, how we describe it, how we communicate it, there's something here that's never moving, that is all things and is your nature. And that's consciousness.